When you close the door of your mind to negative thoughts, the door of opportunity opens to you. Behind every adversity is an opportunity. Time is wealth, and unlike money, when it is gone, you cannot replace it. Failure cannot cope with persistence. One of the most valuable things any person can learn is the art of using the knowledge and experience of others. Keep your mind fixed on what you want in life, not on what you don't want. Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. Our only limitations are those we set up in our own minds. The number one reason people fail in life is because they listen to their friends, family, and neighbors. A positive mind finds a way it can be done. A negative mind looks for all the ways it can't be done. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Cherish your visions and your dreams, as they are the children of your soul, the blueprints of your ultimate achievements. Live each day as if it were your last, and you'll develop a keen respect for opportunity. The man of decision cannot be stopped. The man of indecision cannot be started. Take your own choice. You will never be greater than the thoughts that dominate your mind. It takes a habit to replace a habit. Set your mind on a definite goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. The best way to succeed in this world is to act on the advice you give to others. Action is the real measure of intelligence. Understand that the only way to get happiness is by giving it away to others. Deliberately seek the company of people who influence you to think and act on building the life you desire. If you must speak ill of another, do not speak it. Write it in the sand near the water's edge. If you learn to budget your time correctly, you will have time for all your needs. When opportunity came, the person didn't realize it because it came in the form of misfortune. Buying cheap to save money is like stopping the clock to save time. Neither works. Your only limitation is the one you set up in your own mind. We become who we hang out with. If you fail to control your own mind, you may be sure you will control nothing else. There is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. The only trouble with this world today lies in our lack of understanding of the power of imagination. Desire backed by faith knows no such word as impossible. The worst of all human ailments, indecision. The starting point of all achievement is desire. You may be hurt if you love too much, but you will live in misery if you love too little. Life is a mirror of your consistent thoughts. Cherish the music that stirs in your heart. Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice and is never the result of selfishness. Initiative is as essential to success as a hub is essential to a wagon wheel. There is one weakness in people for which there is no remedy. It is the universal weakness of lack of ambition. Your attitude towards problems, difficulties, and adversities is the most important factor in overcoming them. You don't have to fear defeat if you believe it may reveal powers that you didn't know you possessed. If you do not see great riches in your imagination, you will never see them in your bank balance. Fear is faith in reverse gear. No man can succeed in a line of endeavor which he does not like. One thing we all know, if one does not possess persistence, one does not achieve noteworthy success in any calling. The primary reason for failure is that people do not develop new plans to replace those plans that didn't work. There is a vast difference between failure and temporary defeat. It takes half your life before you discover life is a do-it-yourself project. You can always become the person you would have liked to be. Anything acquired without effort and without cost is generally unappreciated. Money is either a good or bad influence, according to the character of the person who possesses it. The best way to sell yourself to others is first to sell the others to yourself. Nature cannot be tricked or cheated. She will give up to you the object of your struggles only after you have paid her price. Nobody rises above mediocrity unless they use the brains of other people. Those who reach decisions promptly and definitely know what they want and generally get it. Every individual has the power to change his or her material or financial status by first changing the nature of his or her beliefs. Big pay and little responsibility are circumstances seldom found together. No one ever is defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. Anything you do to and for another person, you do it to and for yourself. Hold a picture of yourself long and steadily enough in your mind's eye, and you will be drawn toward it. Remember, when your plans fail, that temporary defeat is not permanent failure. No accurate thinker will judge another person by that which the other person's enemies say about him. When enthusiasm runs in the front door, worry runs out the back door. It is a fact that the majority of a man's grief comes about through lack of self-control. Education comes from within. You get it by struggle and effort and thought. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success. Every time you change your orders without obvious reason, you weaken your authority. If you have no major purpose, you are drifting towards certain failure. The man who always takes and never gives is not a leader. He is a parasite. A state of mind is something that one assumes. It cannot be purchased. It must be created.